There's something not right about this face. That's it. He has no teeth. I'm the brute with no teeth. Hey guys, Rich here with another Halo 3 action figure review, and today I'm going to be reviewing, for your viewing pleasure, the Series 1 Brute Chieftain. Now, this figure, in my opinion, is one of the coolest and most well-done, painted-wise, action figures for the Halo 3 line. Something about the whole way that the Brute looks is just really well done. Bungie did a good job. I like it. And McFarlane did a good job sculpting this bad boy. He comes with only one weapon, the gravity hammer. Brain stopped working for like a second. The gravity hammer. Now, for the Halo 3 line, there was only 3 figures, I believe, that came with this. It was the Brute Chieftain, the Comic-Con exclusive Orange Recon, that was a Griffball version, and the Red vs. Blue Guardian 2-pack. That was it. That was all that you ever got the gravity hammer from. The gravity hammer has a peg hole, and if you get a weapon peg, put it in there. Yeah, sure. And then you can put it here on the back of the Brute. Now, the Brute also has one other peg hole on the back of his right thigh, and I don't know what it is with McFarlane and putting the weapons on the back of the thigh of a Brute. Seems kind of stupid that the Brute would have to, like, lean over to try to grab his weapon instead of just, like, reaching to his hip and just, like, or his thigh and the outer thigh and just be like, all right, now I got a gun. So I don't quite know why they did that. To show you some of the detail work here of this Brute, the paint scheme of this figure is top-notch. Very good job. I love how all the different parts here that are like red, and then they have silver over for the detail work. Awesome. Series 1 for Halo 3 figures was like the best for paint quality. Definitely one of the best series for paint quality because it was just incredible. The articulation of this Brute is the same as all other Brutes to come. For the Brute Stalker, Brute Guardian, Bodyguard, the Brute War Chieftain, they all have a ton of articulation all over their bodies. The Brute Chieftain, in size comparison to the Brute War Chieftain, they are the same. The neck is a little bit lower for the Brute Chieftain, but overall, I mean, they're still the same height. One big difference that you'll notice between the Brute Chieftain and like every single other Brute ever made is that his helmet, like for the Brute War Chieftain, is removable, but the Brute Chieftain's helmet is not removable at all. Just stuck there. Overall, though, you probably wouldn't even notice the Brute's Chieftain's helmet not being removable, because, I don't know, I think it really goes well with the figure as far as the colors, so you wouldn't necessarily want to take this helmet, put it on somebody else, unless you want to do customs, which then, it's like, why didn't they make it so that you could, do that? For the weapon here, something probably some people were worried about, and I know I was how am I going to get this hammer into his hands? It's not really going to work. Thankfully, McFarlane thought ahead, and you just pull the bottom portion of the hammer and it detaches, slide the grip into the hand, and then you just pop back on the bottom piece, and then voila, he's holding it. Now, it is kind of heavy for the one arm, but since the left hand is kind of open for like cup holding or whatever you want to call it, you can get him to hold it or to at least brace it up. So now he has it upwards and everything. But yes. So it is really cool that the figure comes with a gravity hammer because it is a rare weapon. Like I said, not a lot of figures came with it. So it is something very nice. The articulation is good. The paint quality is top-notch. The only thing that I really that stands out for me anyway as being kind of stupid is the face. I usually don't like my characters with faces, or my figures with faces that are like, angry or happy or sad or whatever, because then they're stuck like that. I'd rather it be neutral like the War Chieftain here, and that's just how I prefer it. But with the Chieftain here, he is all angry, and his anger kind of shows off the fact that somebody's had a lot of cavities when somebody else, flossed and went to the dentist and stuff regularly. So, Mr. Mick Old Toothless here, McToothless. It's kind of a shame, but that's what happens. Yeah. But overall, I'd give this figure a 5 out of 5. He's rare now, so he's kind of difficult to come by, and even if you do find him, sometimes he can be very expensive. But if you can get him, buy him. I do recommend him, especially if you really like brutes. He's a very well-made figure, very high quality, good. Buy it if you can. It's awesome sauce. Except for the face, I don't really see any problems with this figure. Now, to do a quick size comparison, in case you don't own a brute and you're interested to know, a size comparison to a Halo 3 Spartan. Stand darn you, I'll break your... Okay, there you go. Clearly, the Spartan is way shorter than the brute, and now compared to a Halo Reach Spartan, the Halo Reach Spartan is just barely taller than the Halo 3 one, so the brute Chieftain is still taller than both. So that's good. It's keeping it in relative scale for both lines, as far as the brutes being big. But anyway, 5 out of 5. Get this guy if you can find him. A pretty decent price. I don't think I'd go crazy with him, but, you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Any comments or questions about this figure, let me know down in the comment section below, video responses, or you can always send me an email. Yeah, thanks, guys, for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.